Pushing the buttons. Flipping the levers. Hitting the switches.
And I'm petting Tyrion.
Now. All right, let's do this thing. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 8 years plus and still running. Who'd have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack, and here's Tyrion on this Monday.
Hey, Tyrion.
Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours.
That's right.
We've been doing this for way too long.
Yeah, way too long. Who'd have thunk we'd be here as long as I'm sure you didn't, I'm sure I didn't, but hey,
No.
We're quite grateful that all of you thought it was worth it to have us stick around all these years.
We have outlasted everybody.
That's right. If you can't beat them, outlast them. That's one of my favorite sayings. Yeah, we were told, you guys aren't going to last. All these other streamers are going to kick your ass. Yeah, well, where are all these other streamers now? Yeah, I know. It's funny. Matter of fact, let me just take a quick peek. How many people are out there streaming Shroud Avatar right now? Probably just you and me, but
a few.
No, I'm talking like right now. Yeah.
All I gotta say is, Tyrion is. See what happens when I stop petting him.
Stop petting.
It's like bite. It's like continue petting me.
Pet me, Daddy. Pet me.
Yes.
But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday, February 13th, 2023, here inside and outside Shroud Avatar. And a reminder for everybody, do you have that photo still?
Which photo?
The photo we're saving for the festivities?
Maybe. Hold on. Let's see if Tyrion will go away. Nope. Tyrion's not going away. Okay. Fine. Hold on. I got to get the photo up. Da, 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 da. Okay. The photo is up.
There we go. For all of those of you, just to remember, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and when you realize that Valentine's Day falls on Taco Tuesday, here's an idea for you to get to that special
Yes.
person's heart, because who doesn't love tacos, especially on a
Yeah.
Valentine's Day? I tell you,
Tacos.
I love that. That's just absolutely stunning. So, if you need an idea, there you go. Tacos and roses. It's a beautiful thing, I tell you. Although I could do without the roses, I'll just take the tacos personally, but
Yeah,
that's
just
just me.
the tacos. Okay. Tyrion has left the room temporarily for the next 5 seconds.
There you go. But yes, lovely Taco Tuesday, and that is tomorrow.
No. Tyrion is back.
Tyrion's
I
like,
guess it's.
I ain't giving you a
I'm not
break.
done- I'm not done being petted.
I'm
Yes,
not done
eat
with you
all the
yet,
tacos.
human.
Yeah.
And
I got-
something on Twitch is broke. Twitch won't show me who's actually streaming Shroud of the Avatar right now.
Oh.
I don't know
I
why.
think it's funny because like Tyrion also doesn't really like super light touches. He's
He
get in
likes it
there and
rough.
he likes the yes, get in there and really get all the way down. Yeah.
Hey, FedEx delivering a package.
Oh, FedEx delivering a package?
Yeah, we don't usually get FedEx. We usually get UPS.
Yeah.
It is something definitely going on with the Twitch dashboards. I don't know what.
Something.
Dyson says just one other streaming, and it's Mordicon. Thank you, Dyson. Yeah, I don't know. My dashboards don't seem to be working properly. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Let's see what this has got to say. Anyway, we've got some news. Got some other news for you that I will drop on you at the end of today's show.
Oh. We got news.
We got news.
Where are we going to on the news?
We're going to start with these two piddly topics, one of which we actually covered previously.
The piddly topics.
The piddly topics, yes. Yeah, there's something going on with my connection. My speed test is telling me I'm way lower than I should be.
Okay. Oh. Hold on. That's email alert kind that I don't like.
Email. You've got mail.
Okay. Someone's doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Okay, so which one do you want to go to first?
Let's start with the one we've already covered.
Hold on, I got to go find it again. Was it the monetization one?
No, we haven't covered that one. The
Okay.
cloak back slot.
Yeah. Okay, so cloak back slot. New updates for that one.
Patch pending.
Patch pending. Patch pending. Patch pending. Patch pending. Pending to what? Okay. Yes. We will receive a patch for the back slot being renamed to back instead of cloak. Then
Big,
after
big
that,
patch.
well, has it gone in yet?
It's it
That
on.
was
Well, we'll get to that eventually
I,
here. Yeah.
I'm surprised that there wasn't a patch over the weekend for it.
Yeah.
Then we also have another patch pending for. You ready for this one?
Yeah, we didn't cover this one, but this one I
Yes.
found funny nonetheless. So let's go into a little detail here because
Castle Atos work permits.
work permits. What?
Yes. There are two visitors at Castle Atos, one in the tavern and the other one in the marketplace. When asked about their job, they state that they live and work in Castle Atos, which obviously means that they are not visitors, just visitors, as their generic names over their head implies. Does Atos use migrant workers without proper working permits so that they have to go as visitors despite being fully employed?
I love this shit.
Now, migrant workers, does that mean they're from another game?
Yeah, there's something.
Another
Sanyo
universe.
said, fixed, no issue number because I'm a loose cannon. Conjurer Dragon's like, I just downloaded a patch when starting a few minutes ago, but the two visitors are still named visitors and claim to live and work in Castle Atos. Is your fix in the next patch? Alley-oop's like, also check the patch notes. The patch notes aren't always complete.
Yeah, well, here's the funny thing is if you follow the link to those patch notes actually bring you to the live server patch notes, whereas there is no fucking mention whatsoever of these patches. Why? Well, maybe because we should go see the QA patch notes instead of the live patch notes that
Yes.
Gets updated. So off to the QA patch notes.
And page 2 finally.
Page 2.
With hi Lily, how you doing? See, Tyrion left and now Lily's here.
Yeah, Lilytail.
Yes. And it's like all of the additional cat hair that I have just added to the air around me is kind of ridiculous. Build number 1450, they changed crafting station when used to create the fishbowl from the carpentry to the blacksmith. I guess because we're using the blacksmith table to blow glass.
And make glass.
Yes.
Yeah, that would make a little sense. Yeah.
And corrected a missing mesh for one of the fish tanks.
Shroud of the Fisherman.
Yes. And changed the character cloak slot name to back to better describe the types of items that a player can use in that slot. Out in the breach, they increases the chances of the blackened clockwork dragon, Kong's shock monkey, and Dorast rolled demon appearing in the same locations, while still keeping all three extremely rare. And what are you walking all over back and forth for, Lily? Is Tyrion in here? I don't see Tyrion. And Castle Atos, NPC visitors within the scene no longer claim to live there when asked about their job.
Yes.
Oh, there's Tyrion. Now time for things to get knocked over.
Yeah. Now things for all hell to break. Time for all hell to break loose with the kitty cats.
Yeah. Stop. Okay.
Yeah. So as we were pointing out, this comes from Tina. Of course, the fixes that should be low priority are getting fixed, while the utterly broken parts of this game are still being ignored. Yes, absolutely. Good point on that. Is we're gonna go fix those bug reports that just came in yesterday, but we're gonna ignore those bug reports that have been sitting around for 7 years, waiting to get fixed.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Low-hanging fruit fixes.
I'm just
Yes.
curious, what the visitors say. I mean, we should probably go visit those guys and see what they say now, and then compare notes when they come in off of
Oh,
QA later on.
okay. So you want to go out to Castle Atos?
I guess we could do that.
Okay.
I guess we could do that. Let's have to find.
Performance issues. Yes. Everybody would love performance issues to be fixed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like those new servers we've been waiting on for several years.
Hey, man.
Like the new map server that we've been waiting on so that we can get maps fixed and
Oh, man.
updated. Oh, maps? What? We've been waiting on
Yeah.
maps for almost 3 years now. What is that?
Yep. Hey, man. But
No.
low hanging fruit, easy fixes. Okay. So,
What is the fruit hanging too low?
yes.
Yes. One hung low.
Okay. I got to find this end thing.
So, yeah, where are these visitors actually at? There's two of them, he said. One in the
So maybe
tavern, and I'm in the middle of the scene. Where are you located?
I'm running around.
Let's do this for an assist.
Where's the tavern? Okay. Of course, the map is labeled so well.
Oh yeah, I didn't think to use a map. Do we have actually have a map for Castle Atos? Yes, we do. Here's the
Kind of.
tavern. Tavern is over there, or is it over here? Tavern's over here, through the castle gate, apparently. I see no stinking visitors. This does say tavern. No, it's the dining hall. That's not the tavern. Where's the tavern? You would think that the one, oh, okay, there's the tavern. So the tavern is still over here. You're offline? What?
Maybe they're on their break.
No, I'm talking, I'll show Jack here in a second. Where did I see the tavern again? Should be right here, right? There's a shrine. I just saw it. Dining hall. Oh no, the tavern is back out front. That's where it is. Back out front, my bad.
The tavern's outside.
Oh, it's outside of this gate, yes. The tavern is over here.
Yeah. Yep. I get to log back in again.
Okay, because I saw you and now it tells me you're offline.
Yeah, that's because of fucking Shroud math in Shroud, like just completely shitting itself.
Oops, that's not what it was. It was,
And when Shroud shit itself, it locked up everything, and I was talking and disconnected my network because Shroud.
well, the interesting thing is I actually saw you.
Okay. I have no idea where you're at. And hold on for just a second.
Yeah.
So is that the actual tavern? Because that's weird that the tavern is outside the castle. I thought it was supposed to be inside.
It's outside the middle gate. It's not outside the castle, dude. Look on the map.
I really can't tell from
So
that map.
there's a villager. Now I'm looking for the visitor. There's a tavern keeper. I don't see a visitor. I see a villager.
Maybe they're upstairs.
Not comfortable sharing my name with the Outlanders because we still haven't fixed that one yet.
So Laz, the visitor's over here.
You found the visitor?
Yes. Yes. I don't need any help. I live and work in Castle Atos, and you click work, and it's like, I don't need any help, thanks.
I don't even see work as an option.
Well, it came up for the first time. And now it's like I've got absolutely nothing.
Don't need any help, thanks.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Oh, job. There it is. Now job came up.
Job, and then click on work.
Yeah, I live and work.
And work types in help.
Yeah.
Great keywords there, guys. And if you get into enough of it, you can completely like break them. But yeah. This visitor has no name, and then the other visitor was, where was the other one?
The other visitor is supposedly, let's see, in the marketplace. Where is the marketplace?
Right
Market
outside.
Square.
I have found the other visitor.
And he looks
That's
identical
funny.
to his counterpart.
Yeah. Well, I just love the fact that if you click on work,
It goes
it
help.
sends
Yeah.
the help.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Fantastic there, guys.
Got to do some low-hanging fruit, guys. Let's go ahead and give these people freaking names. You know, there's a bunch of people who still have outstanding name and NPC rewards that have been lying around since Lum dropped the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Laz and Jack take a field trip. We don't care about no stinking visitors, says Led Zepp. What's up, Led Zepp? That's right.
It's
Well,
time to recall.
we wanted to see what the incoming fix was, that they took time to fix these in the patch notes, but you know, other things they may have renamed the visitor to villager. We don't know that yet. We won't know that till let's see, when are we gonna know that? Next Thursday.
Yeah.
Next Thursday. But we won't be here next Thursday. We'll have to make up for it on at a later date. Oops, did I just spill some information? Yes, I did. Yeah, name the visitors Jazz and Lack. There you go. Jazz and Lack.
Name them burp and fart.
I want to add that comment to the bug report. That would be funny.
How about Squirt and Squirmy?
Something like that.
And Nomir, where are you? He's supposed to be here on the lot. There he is. He's just coming in. I saw you on the nearby players list before you actually showed up on the lot. Yes.
Who?
Actually,
Nomir.
I tried going to where you
Okay.
guys were, but I couldn't find you.
Ah.
Oh, we were in Castle Atos.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the useless scene. I mean, yes, because we need that scene in the game.
Is what's the matter? You can't tell him yourself?
Can't tell. Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, Led Zepp's PMing me. He says, tell Jack he's a cochino. So I'm just going, what's the matter? You can't tell him yourself? You
yeah.
got him as a
Well,
friend. You can message his ass.
What the heck is a Cucino?
I
Look it
don't
up.
know.
Look it up. But anyway, yes. More QA server patch notes
Nasty.
out there.
Cucino.
I'm nasty.
But
Oh
let's
man.
let's talk about some other topics. I don't know. Here's an interesting one that I think we should be covering. We've been waiting for this monetization one, but I want to talk about this unexpected webcam usage because this one's got me curious, and of course, the lovely answers
Yes.
that we get.
Yeah.
Anybody else experiencing unexpected webcam usage? Let us know.
So, unexpected webcam usage from Taru. Whenever I launch the game, my Logitech webcam starts. I don't understand why, and I've look for options to stop it. That doesn't happen with any other games or applications. See, webcam is on. Da, 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 da,
Can you
da,
try
da.
just unplugging it?
Well, Traveler's not seeing it since he has so many USBs devices that are used, and what program's using. Blah 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 blah. USB hub.
Okay, we
Well,
have them.
Why are you?
go into the detail here so people understand what they're talking about, will you?
What?
When you have that many USB stuff.
What whenever that Taru launches the game, the Logitech webcam starts.
No.
She doesn't understand why.
Traveler says, I have so many USB devices that I use based on what program is running. I have a USB hub with switches to turn them on and off, yes. My camera is normally switched off at the hub. I don't know why you would do that either. Turned it on to test this, was able to control it with the Logitech software, Discord and OBS.
Started
when he
Soda,
ran
ran it
Soda.
for 15. Yeah.
Now, Jack and I, again, we don't ever turn our webcams off per se, is when we turn on the programs that the webcams are associated with, our webcams just magically turn on. That's what happens. Is when we start Streamlabs starts cameras, and we start our Zoom Room starts the cameras, but yeah. So next, Turu's next commentary.
I agree. It is unusual. I have the light indicator as well, which is how I know it's running. My webcam is USB-C, so there's no switch to turn it off. Short of manually unplugging it from my computer. I have switches for other USB 2, 3 stuff. I have to guess that the game is accessing the audio or mic from it. I can't imagine why the game would use the camera unless they are experimenting with facial tracking. I can still hear audio from the headphones, so that's not it. I am very computer savvy, and this has me very stumped. I don't know what to do besides unplugging the camera or stop playing the game. Maybe I need to reinstall the game. I'm not worried that the camera is being exploited, not accusing the game of this, of course, but one can't be too careful. I'm hoping to hear some ideas on how to get to the bottom of this. Ravelox with Soda does not have code to access a camera or microphone currently.
Not
There are
true.
other people on the web complaining about the same type of thing with games in general. Microsoft, or at least folks on their forum, which usually are not Microsoft employees, is pointing everyone to driver conflicts, not a chance in hell, or virus and malware.
Most likely.
Though there is a possibility of some kind of pup malware doing it, there are other possibilities that are more likely, of course. I would still recommend using a good anti-malware tool like Malwarebytes to scan the entire machine first. I've seen Steam users complaining that it starts when they play a Steam-based game, and at least one person has discovered that it was NVIDIA's Shadowplay that had activated.
Nope.
So as not to presume anything, questions first. When did this start happening? Approximate time frame, if known specifically. Are you running any of the following? OBS, Logitech gaming software, or GeForce Experience, or similar overlay software.
All of the above, and never seen that happen starting Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah.
I run all that, so do you.
Yes. Well, yes. Microsoft does have added settings and permissions for microphone and webcams in Windows 10. Maybe it's possible that your default microphone is switched to your webcam and the OS has the Microsoft microphone tagged against SOTA. You can check it in the settings to disallow access to any microphone per app. Also, Discord does the same. If you don't click the "Don't tell me about this again" type notice, then Windows on my laptop warns me every time I launch Discord that it's using my webcam and mic, even though I'm not in voice. As one example, the default key sequence to invoke GeForce's Shadowplay overlay is the Alt-Z deco scaling, and is Control-Alt-Z or Control-Alt-X. Of course, in this example, the cam would not activate until you did the sequence, unless GeForce is leaving it on, but I think that would stay on for all applications. I last used Shadowplay in 2017, so I'm not remembering it completely. Thanks, I'll give it a try. And I think it could be a Steam issue. The only Steam game I play right now is Shroud. For the time being, I just unplug the webcam. I use it so rarely, so I can just pull it out when I need it. Thanks for the assist. Laz, both of us launched the game through Steam, so...
Yes, and I can tell you that all of the above is pretty false. Jack and I both use Steam, never see a webcam launch. We both use Discord, never see a webcam launch. Our microphones are set to what our devices are, so again, sometimes they get a little sketchy, but very far and few between. I don't think, yeah, we've seen them actually grab the it's Windows 11.
Yes.
Red Dragon says, I thought Ravlox would blame the Chinese balloon.
Yes.
When he states that crafty method sitting here on the lot with Patash, very cool. Welcome, guys. When he says that Shroud has no code for any microphone or webcam, I would argue the point on microphone because, yes, there is code floating around. And unless they took out every last bit, which I doubt, I'm sure they just disabled it, the code is probably still there for voice activation and what they were playing with to try and get localized voice. So I would state that the possibility that there's a way to activate voice inside Shroud is still there. So I wouldn't discount that by any means at all. But all of the above, the other stuff that is mentioned, OBS doesn't do anything until we turn it on. Logitech gaming software, anybody who has a Logitech camera, Logitech mouse, or Logitech keyboard probably has Logitech gaming software installed. And again, that only accesses those items when you're using the software to test. Like when I try and test my cameras, it'll only access the cameras to test them. It doesn't turn them on and leave them on once you exit the software. But before we go any further into this,
know it's the bottom of the hour.
Yes, I was just going to say, before I go any further on this, it's time for us to close some giveaways and pick some winners.
Lomir's getting a streamer bundle.
Lomir is getting double streamer bundles because he gets extra bonus points for being a subscriber. And
yay, congratulations.
I gotta reset this because whatever.
Exclamation mark, bundle me to get in on that giveaway, and exclamation mark, I love free shit to get on the Steam key giveaway.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Lomir. Congratulations. And again, the next giveaway is now open. There's Crafty Method. There he is. Oops. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. And again, Tahuro thinks that it might be Steam causing the issue, unless he's got Steam set to try and stream. Which that
Yeah.
I have seen. There is a default setting which wants to automatically start streaming your shit, which I remember I had to turn off a long, long time ago. But once it's off, it should remain off. It shouldn't continually try and access anything like that. So, uh, nonetheless, he thinks he's found it. So good for you.
Well, he just unplugged his
Yeah,
webcam. It's like, yeah, I don't feel like investigating this too much. I'll just unplug it and plug it in whenever I need it.
yeah. Whereas again,
But
Jack and I have,
yeah,
I don't know how many cameras you have. I have 3 plugged in currently.
I have 2.
Yeah. Yeah, we have
2.
multiple cameras plugged in, and we never see that. But of course, if you worry about things like privacy, then you should keep them unplugged. And that's the best bet. That's all I gotta say. I know
Yes.
Zuckerberg and Gates and all those guys put tape over their cameras, but yeah, that doesn't stop the microphones from activating. So best bet,
Yeah.
disable it altogether.
Best
Don't have a
bet,
camera. Yeah,
delete it all.
delete it all.
Yes.
Remember when Chris
Follow
said
that up with
AWS kept going down and he started attacking the AWS Twitter account? They should do it to the Steam Twitter now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but Twitter's even on my shit list these days.
Well, Twitter's on everybody's shit
Yeah.
list. Okay.
Because they can't get simple fucking two-step verification fixed, and I still can't access any of my fucking accounts thanks to Twitter. So if you're wondering why you don't see any tweets aside from the automated robots that I have working, the bots that I have, because bots are working fine. Yeah, bots can still have access, but the actual real user, fuck you guys. Fuck you, Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, Tina, I didn't have any problems like everybody else had. I'm not using it because Elon bought it and blah, 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 blah. I had problems when they fuck me over for shit that I never did and, don't allow me to use two-factor verification to keep my account safe, but I can't access it. So my accounts are basically null and void because I can't access it. So, fuck that noise, Pardon my French. Yeah, not.
Hey, it happens.
Yes.
It happened.
Then again, I never had a Twitter account. Oh, okay. Well, see, we use, at least I use Twitter to, convey daily messages and stuff. Post a link to the show for people who are on Twitter. But yeah, live and learn, live and learn. And then they had the balls to actually send me how is our service? Did you get help? And of course I gave them zeros and everything because nobody even fucking assisted me. Nobody reached out. Never got a confirmation email. Nothing. But they'll send me a survey going, how did we do? You did fucking like shit. Nobody contacted me. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about that. Moving right along, let's talk about some monetization.
Monetization. How to win friends and influence people and pay your employees. Okay. Monetization, adventure packs, etc. I realize this may not be a popular idea, but hear me out. Lord of the Rings and DDO Online were never super popular games, more so Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he comes up with that right off the bat. Both way more popular than our game ever was, and Lord of the Rings Online, especially, is still a force to be reckoned with. DDO, I don't think as much.
But at its peak, both those games have both been very successful and for a very long time. DDO has been doing it longer than Lord of the Rings Online, but their monetization model works. Not just from a business perspective, but do you realize just how much content DDO has? I think at this stage in development, Soda is pretty much developed as far as the base game goes. And at this point, it's a great game. But what does that future hold? I would like to see as much content in the game as there is in DDO one day, and I think selling adventure packs, generally consisting of an exploration area with a few dungeons, an overarching narrative, side quests, a new enemy or two, unique items, and bosses, be a great way to move forward. That's episode 2, 3, 4, and 5, man. On another note, I think if this game saw an avatar refresh and UE refresh, it would be ready for a relaunch and a marketing push. We've never had a marketing push. And this thread has reached 2 pages, so no offense, but are you imagining is a clamoring for a decade out MMORPG with all of its unique features behind a 4-digit paywall? Most games that get successful relaunch are either well-loved IPs or have something that is not really available in modern titles. So sell me what goes on the billboard. And Lane, haven't you described each new episode of Soda? Baritone's like, what 4-digit paywall? Soda is free to play, and it's uniquely positioned as a cooperative sandbox RPG MMO. There isn't much else in that category right now, honestly. I don't know. Is that the plan? If so, great. But they need to pick up the pace if that's the case. It is. Each new episode would bring in another continent to explore and continuation of the story. According to the 2023 roadmap, they'll be releasing major new content on a quarterly basis. Hopefully that means that they'll have more of a focus on getting the episodes done in a timely
Let's
manner.
stop right there. 2023 roadmap. Open that up.
Oh, man.
Let's go revisit this list. I see Q4. I see Q3. I see Q2. I don't see Q1, so can we actually say they'll be bringing in content on a quarterly basis?
No.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure that I understood that correctly, because I know I understood that there wasn't anything supposedly going on in Q1 except ongoing episode 2, which has been ongoing for 4+ years now. So
yeah. And remember, Red Dragon wants me to incorporate different outfits for each voice.
He wants what?
Like a monocle or a top hat. I don't own a monocle, and I do have several hats in here. Hold on. I think we can do something similar. Hold on. Got the NBNN hat on.
There you go. Where's your rabbit ears?
Yeah.
Didn't I give you rabbit ears?
Oh, they got trashed more than likely.
Oh.
Okay, so where were we? By cooperative, I meant that the game is not competitive or PvP centric. Having more group content would be a good thing, but that's not what I meant.
Hello, Dr. Thideword.
Well, by cooperative... Oh, wait. That's kind of my point. The game can certainly be played in a cooperative fashion, but so can virtually every MMO in the last 30 years. advertising a game in a cooperative Red Dragon, thank you for that 1,000 bits. Oh wait,
Red
sorry,
Dragon.
that required this hat. Thank you, Red Dragon, for that 1,000 bits. Advertising a game as a cooperative sandbox implies that the cooperative parts are core to the game's identity, which, considering I soloed the entire story, I don't see to be the case. Can you please provide an exact quote or reference of where the game currently is specifically advertised and states that the game is a cooperative sandbox? I am unable to find such a specific reference at this time, or I missed something. Well, that's because there is no advertising. Oh, do you know where any advertising is?
Nope.
Led Zepp's calling me a bit whore. Yes, I am a bit whore. And don't forget, Led Zepp, you need to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
I'm trying to figure out who you're whose post you're reading because
Anpoos?
because Burzmalley, it looks like you just ran through his whole post and missed all that whole. Yeah.
That was the advertising about the cooperative sandbox, and then Ampu's like, can you provide some fucking evidence that it's been advertised as a cooperative sandbox?
Yeah, you must have missed.
I also read Baratans by cooperative. I mean, it's not competitive or PvP centric.
Under Bergen. Through the crop of NFT, MML, did we do that, or did I just miss all that? That whole big
I missed
spiel?
that one. I missed
Yeah,
that
I was
one.
gonna say, I'm waiting for you to get this, and I'm going, how the hell did he get where he is without?
I skipped that one. I skipped that one.
How do you miss that?
I'm sorry. Burzmalley with the soda is free to play, but the only fairly unique feature is town ownership with other players residing in your town. Hard to name another MMO like that, though the current crop of NFT MLM scams are certainly making the attempt, I suppose. The thing is, Soda isn't really a sandbox RPG. The sandbox elements are strictly limited to designated areas, and even then, they are fairly limited unless, again, you start climbing paywalls. Soda isn't really a cooperative game either. The main quest, written under the assumption that the player is operating solo and cooperative content is mostly grinding control points. Is there a single dungeon that straight up has puzzles that require 2 or more players? I don't believe so. As I said, what's on the billboard? Final Fantasy 14 could say, you remember how much you love Final Fantasy? Give us another chance. APB could say, you want to play cops and robbers and GTA Online doesn't exist yet? Try us. What's pull in 2023? Come beat the same 5 mobs to death for hours. Come tour medieval Japan, 1980s Las Vegas. Okay.
I don't get his reference to GTA Online doesn't exist yet. As a matter of fact,
that's if he was using APB or something like that.
Yeah, because they're gonna say GTA and both Red Dead Redemption 2 is still breaking records. Just broke records again just recently. Yeah. But anyway.
Yes.
And when APB came out, it didn't exist yet? Okay. What is APB, by the way? It's,
All Points Bulletin?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cops and robbers. Gotcha.
Cops and robbers.
Gotcha.
And when Auto Duel came out in 1982 or something like that. Okay, so and that also means that I missed the room with the blessing in Gruss Factory requires several people to unlock, from my understanding. The one room.
One room.
One room
The one
to
room
rule them
combine
all.
all.
Da, 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 da. Okay, let's. That's all the hats I have in my room, in my office. Got like 3 more in my truck for some odd reason. I don't wear hats very frequently either, which is really funny that I've got all these hats.
You should see my collection.
I like this one though.
Yeah, it makes you look like a goon.
I am a goon. Well, like several of these were given to me, so.
Yeah, that's more your speed.
More my speed. It's the same style of hat.
Well,
just
the
not
tweed versus the leather. You know, you can wear
Yeah,
the
well-
leather during one of your parties.
The red one, Red Dragon. Thank you for the 5,000 bits. The red one collects
Holy
dust
shit,
really
Red
well.
Dragon.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Red Dragon, since we were distracted by reading this, did you want us to continue reading this, or did you want us to play some marbles? Because that's like 6,000 bits. Oh, but I think it's he loves the hats. Oh, now where was I? Which person?
You can probably drop it back to Versmali, but that's kind of my point. Red Dragon throws the tips on you, and then says he hates marbles in my chat. You should tell Jack that.
Okay. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Oh, Versmali. Read the thread. That's what the OP is suggesting is the secret sauce that would make a relaunch successful.
Where are you
It's
going?
also 2 of the. Oh wait, Versmali.
That's kind of my point.
Wait, where is that's kind of my point? Oh, that's
yeah.
kind of my point. The game can certainly be played in a cooperative fashion, but so can virtually every MMO made in the last 30 years. Advertising a game as a cooperative sandbox implies that the cooperative parts are core to the game's identity, which, considering that solely the entire story, I don't see that to be the case. Can you please provide an exact quote in reference of where the game is currently specifically advertised? It states that the game is a cooperative sandbox. I am unable to find such a reference at this time, or I missed something. I'm forgetting the voices. Read the thread. That's what the OP is suggesting is the secret sauce that would make a relaunch successful. It's also 2 of the tags on the Steam page, which can be curated by the developers, though tags being misleading isn't exactly new. This game is a cooperative sandbox by my own definition, and I believe that there's a market out there for games that meet my definition of a cooperative sandbox, but I'm not going to tell you what my definition of a cooperative sandbox is. Whenever I play cooperative sandbox games, there's always large groups who are dedicated to playing the game cooperatively, despite its design encouraging the opposite. If I call it... What the fuck is going on in this thread?
Yeah, well, that's why we're here.
Oh, wait, I knocked my earbud out, so I can't even hear you. So what's going on in this thread here, Laz?
Yeah, Bridge Troll says they should just continue to focus on fishing. They can continue to make the best fishing game that has ever been in a UO game. Strange niche to aim for. The Galleon just says, market the game as an adventure. That is all you got to say. What is soda? Is it an adventure? What do you do
It's
in it?
something.
You adventure. Tina says it's an unchoked shotgun. Rich Troll, this game is a mediocre fishing sandbox.
If I call a dog's tail a leg, how many legs does a dog have? If it's a hot dog, none.
Off the rails.
I think one issue with selling adventure packs is some players have already paid for 5 episodes of content during crowdfunding, with one being delivered in episode 2 in development, though that was 10 years ago at this point.
9 years ago, but who's counting?
Ugh. Give them the 5 episodes they already paid for. What? Oh, it's almost that time.
Nom noms. Yeah, Doritos.
Yeah. Give them the 5 episodes they already paid for. I don't think that creates an issue. In GL, I have a lifetime subscription to Lord of the Rings Online, and I still get everything for free. All of this years since launch, but I think they had a more content for sale did A, get more revenue, and B, we'd get more content. Win-win. I'd love to see as much content as DDO one day. And as far as I know, DDO is a relatively small team as well. Much of Soda's dev time was spent building the game as we see now, and that's fine, but I think most of us can agree that the game itself is made, and it's time to start churning out content.
Good point.
I would like to say this. Since the Shroud math and all like the combat systems and majority of game systems that were promoted were just proof of concept that hasn't really been fixed yet. I don't think we can say that the game, like actual mechanics, are fully developed.
I wouldn't argue that. Every time a new system has come into the game, its core comes in with, again, like as you call it, a proof of concept. Hey, this works, and we'll fix the bugs later, and that just means much later.
Yeah.
Now, of course,
much. We're never looking at it again.
I got to point to Ultima Online, who have taken up to 20 plus years to go back and fix some core mechanics, but they did get around to it. There's just shit. What can I say off the top? I just remember seeing things like, hey, we finally added this to this system, and we finally added that to that system. For specifics, I'd really have to go research it, but I remember, them taking some time, expanding on existing systems. Is that a better descriptor?
Yeah. It's something. Now I need a monocle. Yes. So how much of this else? Do we have any posts that we really want to come down to?
Well, we're almost done here.
3.5 episodes of content. It is around 20 years of development at the current rate.
I thought it was 3 to 5 episodes.
3 to 5. Yeah. 3 to 5. Yeah. Well, I think if you start developing additional content, see, in that 20 years, I'm going to say is completely wrong. I think 2 to 3 episodes in 20 years would be more accurate. I think if you start developing additional content to similar to what was historically released as part of episodes and not intending it in the episode that are being released to the original backers, the devs might find themselves in what often is called an actional position. Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
2893 bits, so Laz isn't sad.
Thank you, Red Dragon. Red
If
Dragon
anyone wants
spilling
to
his
see
load.
that without the flashy stuff, they should visit the village of Kamakura Island in the island of Darabray. It was built by those with the perennial coast, aka Japan, China, Korea passion.
Two more posts, and we're done.
I suspect that major new content means that a new scene with existing mobs, resources, and NPCs may be some kind of puzzle and daily quest. Right, even if they monetized these little things I'm calling adventure packs, they would be separate from episodes. Episodes using episode 2 as an example content contain a new landmass, a new main story, and a new skill tree. An adventure pack would be a new adventure zone with maybe 1 or 2 new mob types, new weapons and armor, a set of quests in that zone, a boss or 2. Think of an outskirts quality scene with unique mobs, loot, and bosses, where 5 years from now they're still fixing bugs related to them. Yeah. Good. Y'all going Ghostbusters on us or mocking your fans?
Either. We're mocking the forums, but Jack's actually mocking the forums. I'm just along for this ride as he does that.
I did the voice before.
Jack gets the Academy Award here in Shroud for best acting in this week's episode.
I don't pre-read any of the posts, so I have no idea what's being said.
Yes, this is all
literally. I just click links for Laz, like sits there and says, "Hey, this is what we're talking about today," and then
I drop the links in like moments before, like 5 minutes before the show usually, maybe up to 30 minutes before the show, but he never opens them until we get here. So yes, but so it's that time.
Have to, look at the titles to figure out where we're going.
That time of the day, and of course, as I said, a big announcement next week. We're going to be out of here because I have to go down and take care of my old man who's having some surgery down in Fort Myers. So next week we will be gone. We will not be here for release day, and we'll pick up hopefully the Monday after. I hope I'm not down there that long, but the 20th through the 24th, most likely there won't be any shows. But if I happen to get back early, you can check us out in our Discord, and I will update whether we will be back early. Otherwise, we'll pick up with release notes on the 27th. But meanwhile, we'll continue this week. We'll be here throughout Friday this week, just to let you all know. So with that being said, let's close out final giveaways of the day. Did Lomir win another one?
Lomir and Tina. Lomir got the streamer bundle, and Tina got a copy of Meridian Squad 22.
Lomir again with the streamer bundle. Very good, Lomir. And our game key giveaway, we're going to pick a winner. And Mandelkoff, congratulations. Mandelkoff, you're going to get yourself a copy of Fury Unleashed. Congratulations to you, and thank you all, especially big thanks out there to Red Dragon dropping a load on both of our streams. Thank you very much. And of course, all the rest of you who join us each and every day here. We love you guys and gals because you guys make us what we are. So thank you all. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Until then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
That's Jack, the man of many voices and personas, and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.